Right, today I'm going to show you all the different types of apartments, and I'm going to do a tour of my apartment and some of the things. There's hundreds of things you really need in an apartment. Now, being in Phnom Penh, it has to be facing north. You only get 2 hours of sun in the afternoon, and that means less air conditioning going and less power, electricity charges. So you have an apartment facing north. My apartment's got 2 balconies. So the big balcony faces north and the other one faces the sun, but it's only a small one. I've got curtains you can pull across to block the sun. If you're facing any other direction, then you're getting nearly all day sun and you'll have the air conditioner going all the time. So the first thing you want to look at when you're looking at an apartment is you want to put down, you actually go to the real estate agents and you write a list out of everything that you want and everything you don't want, and you give it to 3 to 6 real estate agents and let them do the hard work. Otherwise, if you just say, oh, I want an apartment, they'll take you to a dozen apartments that don't require your needs. So you write a list out and you give it to them, your minimum and maximum price, the area you want to live in, what you want in an apartment, what you don't want. So we'll go and check. I'll just show you what I like and what I want in an apartment. First of all, you want a backup generator, which is, if you ever have a power cut or something like that, you always got a backup generator so you never lose power. So it's one of the most important things, is a backup generator. And security that sits here 24 hours a day. And they monitor everyone coming in and out, and if they don't know you, they will stop you and ask you a lot of questions, and if they're not sure, they'll take you up to the apartment, the person you're going to see. So you'll know that no one can enter the apartment. A lot of apartments have security, like a tuk-tuk guy that parks his tuk-tuk and sleeps most of the time at night time, and anyone can come and go. So you want 24-hour security, not just some guy who comes in and falls asleep all night in a hammock. Up there you've got the video screen of all the floors in the apartment, the swimming pool on the roof and the gymnasium, and that's the cameras are flicking on and off and they can see where you are 24 hours a day. So I want security, and I want a backup generator, and I want an elevator, and I also want an office with office staff that are here 7 days a week, and that's open so you can come and talk to the office staff if you've got any problems. A lot of apartments haven't got offices and you have to travel to the other side of town to go and speak to some agency that's looking after the apartment. That's no good. You have to have an office that you can come down and talk to the office staff if you've got any problems. If you've got a car or a motorbike, then you want undercover parking. And this also got another underground car parking. So you've got the top car park's full. There's also another level underground car parking. But you don't back in your car or take your car and you just leave it parked out the gate here. If you've got a motorbike or a car, you just leave it there, and security have got the keys and they'll park it for you. If you're going out in the morning, you give security a ring 5 minutes before, and they'll have your car waiting, idling at the front. If it's a hot day, the air conditioner will be going and you just hop in and away you go. When you come home, park it right by the road here and security do the rest. You just go to your apartment. A lot of apartments haven't got that, so if you've got a vehicle, you want that type of service. They keep the car keys down here, you don't have them. or you can have a spare set if you want them, but they do everything for you. So it's like a 24-hour service. So like if you want to go to the airport at 3 o'clock in the morning, they'll have the car waiting for you idling, so you can just come down, hop in and drive off. Or if you're coming home from the airport at 2 o'clock in the morning, park it there, go to bed, and they do the rest. So that's another thing that I want. So there's the office there, and they've also got this security surveillance cameras in the office, and they're watching 24 hours a day. So you've actually got security and the office staff watching the security, monitoring the CCTV right throughout the whole building. Every time I go out, every morning, I just take a plastic bag with the rubbish in, and I just go and put it in the rubbish tin. I don't keep any rubbish in the rubbish tin. I have a plastic bag and I just put all my rubbish in it, and every morning I come down and just throw it in the rubbish tin on the way out, rather than having it sitting in the rubbish tin for 3 days until the cleaning girls come. The cleaning girls come twice a week to clean your apartment, so I'd rather have my rubbish tin in the apartment empty every day, and I just throw it in the rubbish. Now there's another thing that most apartments don't have, and it's a real hassle if you don't, is the blue 20-litre water bottles kept on site. 90% of the apartments don't have these kept on site, and they're really heavy, and that means you have to go out on a tuk-tuk or go walking and carry these back, and they're really heavy. With this apartment and the water bottles on top, you just ring security from the security phone in my bedroom, and within 5 minutes they bring it up and install it, put it in, you don't have to carry it. So that's another must in my apartment, that they have water on site. And 24-hour security, that can bring you up the water whenever you run out. You have the stairs. If you're feeling fit and you want to take the staircase up and down, you don't have to use the elevator. So here's the elevator here. That's always a must for me. I always have an elevator, and because of the backup generator power, if there's a power cut, it keeps on working, never stops. So there's no problem of it getting stuck halfway. Right next to the elevator, they've got the hand sanitizer. So you can sanitize your hands before you go or when you come home after riding in a tuk-tuk. So we'll press the button and we'll go up and have a look at the swimming pool and the gymnasium, and then we'll look at my apartment. So this is the elevator. You can see it's very modern, and we'll go up to the swimming pool, and yeah, look at those jeans. So we'll go and look at the swimming pool and the gymnasium and the views you'll see, and then we'll do a tour of my apartment. Righto. Now, because it's 9 o'clock in the morning on a Monday morning, most people are at work, but I'm one of the only one in the apartment complex that doesn't work. I'm retired, so Monday to Friday I've got everything to myself. So we're going to look at the gym. They've got a full-size gymnasium, and they've got doors. She's cleaning out there at the moment, but they've got doors that open up that look over your 360 degree view of Phnom Penh city. So all the weightlifting gear, and everywhere you are in this apartment complex, doesn't matter where you're in the gym, swimming pool, your apartment, down in the car park, you have Wi-Fi, 100% access. That's really, really strong Wi-Fi. And you have to check the Wi-Fi out before you sign the lease, just to make sure it's working. A lot of apartments or old apartments just tap into another line and you've got really, really poor Wi-Fi. And you've got the treadmills. And all these windows open up. So you've got the breeze coming through. And this apartment's got like a kitchen area where you can bring up your food and eat it, and gym on the gym, or use the swimming pool. Take your food out the swimming pool. Got a kitchen over there that you can wash up. Another balcony that opens up and looks out to the other side of Phnom Penh. I'll just have a quick view of the city from that balcony. So here we are, this is what you see of Phnom Penh. That's looking over towards the airport. And as I've said in previous videos, that the Phnom Penh International Airport will be closing December 2022, and a brand new airport opening up. So if you're coming to Phnom Penh, Cambodia before December 2022, you'll land at the old one, and then after middle of December you'll be landing at the new one. So this is looking at one side. I'll go and look out to the other side. We're looking south of Phnom Penh. And anyone who's been to Phnom Penh, Cambodia before, that's Russian markets over there in the distance. So there's a huge range of apartments, from 1 bedroom up to 5 bedrooms to penthouses, and there's a huge range of difference. You get an apartment from $100 a month up to, $4,000 a month. So I'll tell you the price of my apartment when we get to my apartment, and I'll show you what I've got and what I get for the dollar. So if you turn over here, you've got some great views of Phnom Penh City. Great views. So I haven't got much of a view, because the lower the floor, the cheaper it is. The higher you go, the more expensive it is. And the better the views, the more expensive it is. So if I want some views or to get some time out and look at the city, I just get the elevator outside my door and come up to the top floor. But if I was living up on the 12th, 14th, 17th, 20th floor, then my rent will be another $200 a month. So I pick the lower floors and you'll see the views that I get. But if I want a view, I just take the elevator and come up here and spend some time up here. Because after a while, if you've got a 1-year lease or a 2-year lease, the views don't mean anything after a few weeks, and they just become, just the same view every day, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. All depends how long you sign the lease. So I prefer to be on the lower floors, which is cheaper, and just come up to the top floor where the swimming pool is. And all my apartments, I must have a swimming pool, and it has to be salt water, not chemicals. There's no chlorine, no chemicals in the saltwater pools. So this is another view looking over towards the Mekong River and the city of Phnom Penh, riverside. Huge building boom going on at the moment. Huge construction, building all these high-rise buildings. So I'll go around and look at the swimming pool now. If you want to look like Arnie Schwarzenegger, well, come up and use these. or those, try them out. Plus they got the mats if you want to do some aerobics on the floor. And they got the difference, you know, for the weights, and it all depends how strong you want to be. They got the leg muscle machines and the thigh machines, and everything's here. So it's a fully equipped gym. Now that's the elevator we used to come up, and now we've got the swimming pool out here. This is the swimming pool. And another thing, a lot of swimming pools are shut like 9 o'clock at night and open again at 7 in the morning. This one is open 24 hours a day. And it's got 100% Wi-Fi up here. And as I said before, it's a saltwater pool, no chemicals are added. So you don't have to worry about chlorine and all the other sulfuric acids they put in the swimming pool. This is just salt water. They fill it up with fresh water and then they add the sea salt. That's all that's added, sea salt, to turn it into just like swimming in the sea. And you've got plenty of deck chairs here and 100% Wi-Fi up here. We'll just go to the other end of the pool and look over the city before we go and have a look at my apartment. So that's looking out towards Phnom Penh City, Mekong River, Riverside. Then you've got this apartment complex here getting built. It's going to be finished in October. So it's like this apartment here. The lower the floor, the cheaper it is. And the higher you go, the more expensive the apartments get. This one has got a restaurant and 2 swimming pools on the rooftop. And it's 60 stories high. Be finished in October this year, renting. If I was renting that apartment there, I'd have them facing north, and this is facing north. So I only get 2 hours in the afternoon of sun. If you're facing the other sides, like the Gold Tower over there, they would get, 10, 12 hours of sun every day. And in the heat season, it's really, really hot, and you have to pull the curtains to keep the sun out, and then you've got to turn the air conditioner on, and it's going 24 hours a day. With me, I have the air conditioning going in the really hot summer months, around about 2 hours every day. Put it on for about 10 minutes, turn it off, and it cools the apartment. But I keep my curtains closed when it's hot to stop the sun from coming in. We'll just go over to the other side and have a look. Above the pool, there's 2 penthouses. There's a penthouse there and a penthouse there, and the guy at the top, he pays $1,400 a month, $1,400 a month, because he's got the top penthouse. And he's got big balcony on both sides, at the front and the back and the sides. And so he lives there. But I'm on the lower floor and I pay a lot cheaper, and I'll tell you when we get there. So we'll go and have a look over the side. Back towards the outer suburbs of Phnom Penh, which the city of Phnom Penh has about 2 million people, give or take 200. There's always around about 2 million people living here. But the suburbs go out forever and ever and ever, and it's just still Phnom Penh City, but it goes out on 4 sides forever. a long, long way out. So we're looking out towards the airport now. So now we'll go down and have a look at my apartment, and you can leave some comments down below what you think, and I'll get back to you. That pool is so inviting. 2 days ago I woke up at 1 o'clock AM in the morning and couldn't go to sleep, back to sleep, so I come up here and spent an hour in the pool, and then I went back down and didn't wake up until 8:30 the next morning. They've got some more seating here if you want to sit in the shade. But the sun doesn't get over there until about 2 PM in the afternoon. So we're going down to level 2. I'm on level 2. And I'll show you my apartment, and I'll show you everything that comes in the apartment. So here's the elevator, right outside my apartment door. Now this is a studio apartment. A lot of the brand new studio apartments are really small, but anything over about 4 or 5 years old, the studio apartments are really big, more like a 1-bedroom apartment, and I'm about to show you now. So this is my kitchen, and this apartment comes fully equipped. And when I say fully equipped, it's got the plates, the knives, the forks, the kettle, the jug for boiling water. It's got a must that I have is a must have hot water to the sink and the bathroom sink. Most apartments have only got cold water to the bathroom sink, but I've got a hot water, and this one's got a hot water cylinder. So everything you see in this apartment comes with the apartment. So I've got 2 balconies. There's the water container that they bring up. Now I've got the cleaning girls coming twice a week, and they do a full clean. I don't leave any dirty dishes, but a lot of people do, and they clean them all up and put them all away. So you've got an electric stove, which I don't approve of because it uses too much electricity. So I have this, I bought one of these for $8, and I recommend that every household in the whole world should have one of these, because you never know, you have a power cut, or you want some heating, or you want some cooking and electricity's not working. You know, well, in Cambodia these are $8, and they work by the gas cylinder. So if you're cooking, you can cook maybe 4 or 5 day meals with 1 gas calendar. And in Cambodia, the $1 to buy new and to get refilled, 25 cents to get refilled. And I have some spare ones here, and to make sure that I get my own good tins back, because a lot of rusty ones around, I have them nail polish on there to mark my tin, so I make sure when I hand them in I get my own ones back. I don't want anyone else's, but it's got dents in them or a little bit of rust or something. I like my own containers back, so I mark them all. So here's my bottle that they bring up that you use for drinking water. The water out of the tap is built a new filtration plant, and the water is perfectly good to drink straight from the tap. But it's only been done in the last 2 years and I've been living here for 17 years, and you just get used to having water from the bottle. You know, it's I don't really need it, but you just get used to, you know, it's one of those things you get used to and you keep on using. And then you've got the fridge and the freezer. So I keep all my, I have plenty of ice blocks in there. And you get these like shelves that hold the water containers. And then you've got this shelving over here that holds all your food. As I eat all my meals at the restaurant, I don't have any food, only coffee. So I never cook at home. You've got a small 24-inch flat screen TV, and you can see I'm a heavy rock metal Kiss fan. So all my masks are Kiss, and I've got a full selection of Kiss t-shirts, 83 altogether, 83 different t-shirts. Out of the 83 there's about 50, I think there's 57 Kiss ones, all different designs. Over here you've got a shoe rack, which I don't use, and I've got some little knick-knack things, and I've got some stuff, and you've got a wash machine here that I do my own towels and my smalls and my jeans in the wash machine. And it's a brand new one, it's only been here like 2 weeks, and this is the second one that they've put in for me. So that they look after you here. So it's a must that I have a wash machine, and it's new and working condition. A lot of them are old and they only do half a cycle, and you've got to hang your washing out wet. So check on the wash machine. Yeah, I've even got a Kiss shower curtain. It doesn't come with an apartment. And you got hot and cold water. And this is just some of the stuff I keep around there, and you've got lots of cupboard space under there to keep all your stuff. So the sink, if you're having a shave, it's got hot and cold water coming out of it, where most don't just have cold water. So if you're looking for an apartment, you want hot water, make sure it's got hot water, test it out. And also a plug, make sure it's got a plug. Most apartments, even the new ones, the plugs have gone missing, and you've got to try and find a plug that fits that particular hole. So make sure there's plugs in both the sinks. And check the water pressure. You really need high pressure. This is really, really high pressure here, and they've got turbo heads on there, and the water comes out really, really strong. A lot of pressure, and it comes out of the 4 heads. And then you've got the hand one, the handheld one. So just by pushing that little button in, it'll turn it from the shower head to the hand one, and then put it in. And then you've got a bath. A lot of apartments don't have a bath nowadays, so that's just an added extra. And then you've got the Venetian blinds. A shower head over the bath, and down there you got the bum gun. Instead of using toilet paper, you use the bum gun, and I recommend every house in the whole world should have one of those. You can buy them in Cambodia, and most places only cost a few dollars, and the home handyman can install them at home, and over a year you'll save, well, hundreds of dollars in toilet paper. If you've got a big family and you're going through lots and lots of toilet paper, or you go crazy and the supermarkets are sold out of toilet paper in some countries, you've always got to back up with a bum gun. So highly recommended that everyone has one of those installed. Now we'll go from my kitchen and the bathroom, and I'll tell you the price of this apartment when we get to the end. So everything in here belongs to the apartment except my lazy boy chair that I bought. Everything else belongs to the apartment. I'll go in and have a look what's in the next room. There's a door that you can shut, but because it was all glass, I put some cardboard on it. Because we're just clear glass, so I've just put some cardboard on there. I have a lot of people staying, and some sleep in the kitchen here and down here, and others sleep in the little room. So this is what a big studio apartment looks like. So everything apart from that chair there, that's my own personal chair. And of course the bed cover, the KISS bed cover. It's a king size bed, and they change the bedding twice a month, but I prefer my own sheets, and they put my own sheets on. So I'm a big KISS fan, and that's my bed cover there. It's a king size bed. You've got a security phone over there that goes straight to the office, or when the office is not there, it goes straight to security. Overhead lights, the air conditioner. And you've got the bedside tables and the mats. More tables. If you want more tables, they bring them up. You know, I've got tables everywhere. So I've got another, that's European leather. That's an Italian leather chair there, black leather. Got cable TV. Check the cable TV out if you're renting an apartment before you sign the lease, because a lot of them depends on who's living. So with my TV, I've got Channel 9 News in Australia, ABC News in Australia, BBC News, and CNN, and a couple of other American news channels. And I've got 4 movie channels, and there's 103 channels total. So before you decide to check it out, check out all the channels, because some of them have got just Chinese and Taiwanese channels and no English channels. So it all depends what language, well, what country you come from. You want some channels that suit you. They got plenty of cupboard space. Now these doors slide open like this, and you've got lots and lots of cupboard space on both sides. Even enough room for all my suitcases are down there standing up. So you want lots and lots of cupboard space. The fans come with the apartment. You've got, some have a metal safe, some have got a wooden safe. I got there. I just prefer the wooden safe because you've got security, so you don't need to worry about anything going missing. I've got my balcony there, another Italian leather chair, the tables. I've even got some fish going here. The black ones are the snails in there, and I just all made that up myself. And the glass container was actually a water container with a tap. Cost me $8, and I just turned it into a fish tank. And the little motor down below was $3. That puts the bubbles in there. And with the fish, the whole lot cost me $12. And the snails are breeding all the time. So I've got extra power point just here next to my bed, or next to my chair, which I can plug in my mobile phones and everything to charge them instead of having them somewhere. There's another chair there, and security phone. And I've got this big area over here, which is like another bedroom, although it hasn't got. I do have got a red hook there, and another hook there. So if there's any females staying, I just run a cord across there and put a couple of sheets over there, so they've got their own private room over here. So I have a lot of people staying 1, 2 days, 3 days, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I have a lot of staying. So I've got 2 beds here. So this is the area here. So it's a huge area. You can fit 2 beds in here. And out in the kitchen I've got another space for where my t-shirts are hanging. I move the chairs out of the way and another 2 beds go here. So I can sleep 4 people. I've got 4 fold-up beds. They fold up, and when they're unfolded they look like that. And in Phnom Penh Cambodia they're $10 each. And looking out the window, you all must have the insect security screen, so you can have the windows open all day long. So looking out into the street below, this is what I see when I'm looking out the window. On the lower floors, and it's a bit cheaper than being up on the higher floors and the top floors. So this is all I want. I'm quite happy. And that's that building we saw from the swimming pool. They supply a computer desk, and if you want another one or another one or another one, you can have as many as you like, or you can have them removed. And that's my wooden safe there, and I've got another power bank there, and they've got some extra seating here that they take outside and sit on the balcony. They got a full-length mirror over there. There's a full-length mirror over there. I'm sure you don't want to see me. I've got one of the fans on a chair, so it blows cold air onto my body rather than having the air conditioner going. I only have the air conditioning going if it's like really, really hot. And to keep the room cool, just close. And I've actually got cardboard on the glass windows just to keep some extra heat out for the two hours a day I get the sun. So, it just, over a month or over a year, you'll save maybe $200 or $300 on electricity bill just by cutting out the sun. But if you want the sun, this is the balcony here. We'll go out and have a look at the second balcony. So, it's good to have 2 balconies. So here's all the balcony furniture here. And there's more people, just bring more chairs out, sit out here, have a meal, your beer, your drinks at night time. So that's a big balcony. You can see the cardboard I put on the windows here just to keep the sun out. It's just it's just like a budget saving on electricity. A lot of people have the air conditioning going, day and night with the windows open and the doors open and balcony doors open and the air conditioning going, and then they moan about having a $200 power account each month. My power averages out at $41 a month over a period of 1 year. $41 a month. Just because I take this little bit of extra care and blocking out the heat of the sun. Now before I give you the final figure, what I pay, I'll just go through what I pay per month for this apartment. So everything you see I'm a big Kiss fan. The mats also come. Everything you see is all come with apartment except my Kiss equipment, my shower curtain and my bedspread and my lazy boy chair. And all the furniture is leather, Italian leather, top quality furniture. So that's the only thing that belongs to me is the lazy boy chair And then I've got another here that I keep a lot of my camera equipment up. So that all comes with the apartment. And up here I've got my temperature gauge and humidity and everything else, so I know when to put the air conditioner on and when to turn it off. And that one up there puts the light on the roof, the time on the roof, that one there. You can see I'm using the latest Samsung S22 Ultra, so that's a good camera. Got great night technology, night filming. And I'll just swing around. I'm about to tell you what I pay for this. I'll just give you another look at my Kiss bedspread. Leave comments down below what you think of my bedspread and my sheets. That's my sheet there, and I got another pair of sheets, and I'll show it to you. Yeah, leopard printy sheets and pillowcases. So I'll just show you my sheets. The leopard skin sheets. So before I tell you what I pay for this apartment, there's one more really essential thing you must do before you sign the lease, is lay on the bed, because some of the mattresses are like concrete. They come here like laying on concrete, so make sure it's not a concrete mattress or feels like concrete. And the most important thing is to do this. There's my leopard skin pillowcases. One of the most important things when renting an apartment is to check the mattress. Pull back the bedding and check the mattress. Some are absolutely disgusting. They're covered in blood and body fluids, and some people look like they've had diarrhea in bed, and they're really, really, really disgusting. So pull the bedding back and check the mattress, and just say, if you're not happy, just say you want a new mattress. Some of them are absolutely terrible. I know I've got my own sheets, but in most apartments, you know, I've got the bedspreads. But pull back the bedspread and check the sheets round about halfway down. Just check the sheets. If there's any yellow stains on the sheets, that means they only wash the bedding in cold water, no soap. And the urine stains and the body fluid stains are still on the sheets. Although they've been cleaned, they haven't really been cleaned, only in cold water. So the ones that use warm water and soap, the sheets should be pure white with no yellow stains or body fluid stains on them. So just check your sheets. Do a thorough check on your bedding, your mattress, your sheets, lay on the bed. Check your Wi-Fi, check your TV channels, check for hot water in your bathroom. Check for security, insect screens. Now what am I paying? What am I paying per month? Which excludes electricity, which works out at $41 a month, and water, which is less than $1 a month. I'm paying $400 US a month, or $100 US a week. And the rental month is a monthly rental in Cambodia, so it's out per month. So whatever prices you see for an apartment is for 1 month. So I'm paying $400 US for 1 month for everything you saw in this apartment, from the swimming pool to the security to everything I explained to you. That's $400 US a month. Now, if you want any further information about renting an apartment, how to go about getting an apartment like this, what things to look for, because there's 101 things to look for. I can't explain everything in this video. So if you want some more information, I'll leave all my details down below and I'll get back to you. If it's a long thing, I'd rather send it via WhatsApp because a lot of the information I don't really want to put it on YouTube, because certain words used on YouTube, artificial intelligence picked it up and then the video's deleted. So a lot of words I can't use on YouTube, so I'll have to send you a WhatsApp message, and I'll leave all my details and comments down below. So today is the 15th, Monday the 15th of May 2022. So leave some comments down below, tell me what you think of this apartment. This is a studio apartment, but the newer ones are a lot smaller than this, only about a quarter of the size. This one's 5 years old and they built them really this size. So if there's only you and the wife, or you and the girlfriend, or you and a partner, this is all you need. And if you've got friends and family staying, and then you've got the extra room, bedding, you can hold up to 4 extra, maybe 5 extra people. There's another room, another space down here for another bed. So I've only got 4 fold-up beds, but I could have 5, and I could have 6. I could put another one along there underneath the TV if you had a family with children. So that's what I get for $400 US per month, plus another $41 average per month. So average over a 12-month period is $441 a month. So just leave all your comments down below if you want to know any more. And if you want me to help you find an apartment and what to do and how to go about doing it, I'll help you out. If you come to Phnom Penh Cambodia or thinking about coming to Cambodia, I'll tell you what to do. Leave all my comments down below. This is Mystery Cambodia signing off. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share and like this video, and there'll be more posted in the next few days. I do 2 to 3 videos every week on different subjects on Phnom Penh and Cambodia. Mystery Cambodia signing off. Thank you.